Hey guys, Darkmagic Sweetheart here, and this is the 300 plus subs celebration video. Now this one should go a little bit more smoother. I don't know what I'm saying. I've already messed up, but this should go a little easier just because I'm able to record my voice now. For some reason my mic wasn't working last time. So last video for the 200 plus sub celebration, which was only maybe like a few weeks ago, which is amazing. We just keep climbing. You all are unbelievable, so nice. I'm so happy you like my art. Sorry I never show my face on the internet really, but at least you get to hear how I talk, which is terrible. So for this video, well, backtrack to last video, I showed you some old art from high school years that was traditional and some digital I played with when I had Manga Studio like 2.0 and stuff that I haven't touched since. This is art that I started doing, which is all digital, when I first got my Wacom Bamboo Splash, which I'm still using today, Paint Tool Sai, that's all I used. I did have Fire Alpaca and stuff, but I was not loving it. No offense to it whatsoever. Download it. Not sponsored. And I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. So this one is showing you about the 3 first months I talked about learning how to use this tablet, learning how to do digital art and stuff like that. Now a lot of this stuff is some of the beginning Markiplier digital art I did, some redrawings I did of art I already had. I just put it on here and I'd like trace over it and color it and stuff, because I mean it was my own art. I can do that. I just need to redraw it as digital and stuff. I didn't want to sell digital and traditional art together. I mean people do that, but not me. One or the other here. And some of this is also from an online website called GaiaOnline.com, where I still go on there every once in a while to do some of the events they have and everything like that. But some of this is for contests or like people commissioned me with gold or items from that website. If you don't know it, you should go check it out. It's actually pretty fun. I remember back in the day when it first came up, a lot of people compared it to MySpace with avatars, which I still feel is like true, but maybe a better reference on Facebook with events and avatars, I don't know. But yeah, so the first drawing I have here is this cute little cat girl that I did on Gaia. And I actually still like this except for the eyes. The eyes here were kind of weird looking. I drew them black at first, but the person didn't like how that looked, so I changed it, and of course they were pleased with it, but I feel like just because it's black and nothing else is black, it just kind of stands out. But I still like how I drew the hair, and the dress, and the tail, and the cute little shoes, and she's got a nice little pose there. But yeah, this is me starting out. I was mainly using the brush tool at this time, and I still use ink and blend a lot, so that hasn't really changed how I do coloring. But yeah, I wasn't sure how layers worked, I wasn't sure how to do lines very well, so yeah. Next one is this was for a contest. This one's not as old. I was using ink at this time, but it's still something I'm not used to drawing. I didn't win the contest, I got second place out of first, second, and third, which is still good. I still got like an item prize. But I was trying out some new things here. I'm not really good at animals, so doing a fursona was really hard. But I like the white outline here. I don't do that too often, but with all the dark coloring I thought it was needed. So yeah, I still like this hair clip here with the cat sticking out its tongue. It was really cute, and I really still like doing these fun little doodad off to the side things. She had like a spice latte or whatnot. So yeah, this one is also from Gaia. It was someone's avatar. She wanted very large breasts on this character, and this is when I was starting with some more fun forms, like more curvaceous here and there. Definitely having some fun with the hair. Adding hearts to the eyes and doing the big lips that I do, but also still using a brush tool and using different colored lines instead of just black, which I don't use too often anymore. It just became a hassle, and it wouldn't always look good, especially when a lot of people had black. So my blending still wasn't very good at this point. Oh god, look at that. This one I still kind of like. It's really cute. It's a little off. The horns are kind of weird, but this was pretty cool. I was doing this thing where I was using different colored lines, like her skin's different, the hair, the clothing, and people were really liking that on Gaia, and they were wanting more, but I was like, it takes forever to do this, because I didn't know how this clipping group tool worked at the time. But I do like her little vampire fangs, and her eyes are cute, and I still like the hair, so. These were still really fun to do. They just took forever because I didn't know how to use some of this stuff. I was still using brush tool or ink with like colors and stuff, and like her hips don't make sense. So at this point, this is also some more Gaia Online art. I was kind of just doing line art and trying to get myself a style. So I was trying facial expressions, how to draw hair, really fun stuff, and I had my signature over here, which I was changing up. My signature used to be my name with a heart and a cross through it. Now it's DS, which is my artist name, Darkmagic Sweetheart, just parenthesized to DS with a heart in the back of it instead. So, another one of these. Just trying to take it slow, figure out some forms. Less cute, more like semi-realistic kind of anime style. Yeah, again, same thing here. I still like her eyes and stuff. I was doing a Halloween special, I believe, so I was like, give me your Halloween Abbeys and I'll draw them for a certain price. Bribe. Okay, so this is way back when I was redrawing stickers I already made, but as traditional into digital. So this is Rainbow Dash. I can't draw ponies to save my life, so I do humanoid versions of them. And a lot of people like this one because I included her goggles that she flies with. That's in a few episodes, and they liked how I did the short hair instead of the longish medium cut hair. Some people do a ponytail, which I think is really cute, but I like this with band-aids and stuff. And the like hoodie jacket, so yeah. So I was redrawing these. I also started doing these, what I call my magical circle stickers. And I would make a circle rim like this, fill it up, erase the center, and then draw something inside. This is Rainbow Quartz from Steven Universe. So this is where my first Steven Universe art started, was in these little circle stickers. And trust me, I have a ton of these things. I actually still sell them because they're colorful and people like them. And I don't feel like redrawing them anytime soon, and I still like them as well. Because in a lot of my art, I don't draw bodies all that much. If anything, I go down to the waist, and that's about it. Chibi's a little easier to draw the body, as you noticed, but I like close-up stuff as well. Drawing faces, hair, and eyes are like my favorite thing to do. And then, oh man, we have this. This is amusing. Okay, so this was my first ever, like, Markiplier fan art I did on my tablet. I made this thing for his 8 million congratulations celebration thing that was going on, and you can see I drew like people in them, and like Tiny Box Tim here. Some of them have hair and everything, and they got little hearts that all go to his big heart right here, and he's like crying. He's so happy because I remember the 8 million video, and it was really emotional and stuff, but geez, look at that hair, and oh, his face, it's all so terrible. I was doing white lines, but I was trying to blend it in for this glowy feeling. Like, the only thing I like in this picture, I think, is this lady's face here and Tim. Like, everything else is just so bad. But it's probably one of the first things I drew, and I was still, oh, it's so early, I was still using my CM with a rose and a cross through it. Jeez, this is like a year ago. More of the circles here, I drew Jasper or Big Buff Cheeto Puff from Steven Universe. As I said, I have a million of these things and I still sell them. And then this, oh man, this is just as old as the last Markiplier one. I did this cute little glow chibi heart thing, also for the 800 celebration. And oh, with Tie Box Tim, God, this thing looks horrendous. Look at that. I used to draw Mark in like boxer shorts with mustaches on it all the time. I mean, all the time. If I showed his pants. And again, my old signature. Oh, jeez. So this is my first ever fan art of Jacksepticeye, and I loved his Subnautica series with the Move It Sally, and I made Sam into the Leviathan monster and stuff. And people really did like this. I still sell it, but on a different store that my sister runs instead. Just so we're not selling the same stuff. And you can see the little Septiceye logo here on the steering wheel. I really like the bubbles, and I really like how I did the metallic details back then, but looking at it now, it's just atrocious. It's so bad. Okay, so again, with redrawing, I was redrawing Prince as well. This is from the RPG horror game Ib or Ebe, either way you want to say it. I did mess up on this because the doll's eyes are red and white, and I did black and white with blood coming down by accident. Eventually, I actually am going to be redrawing this, but this is my version of the Forgotten Portrait ending that you can get in the game. So yeah, he's kind of stuck in the portrait. As you can see, the other two characters' portraits are empty, meaning he's the only one left. This is the character Gary, who I really like as a character. So, it's a really fun game. Play it, or watch someone else play it if you haven't already. Mark plays it. Another redraw, this is of Rapunzel. I did a really cute cartoony Rapunzel and Copic marker, and I decided to redraw it, which was a terrible decision, because look at it. The only thing I think I like about this is that balloon, and maybe her braided hair. Pretty cool, but I feel like I rushed this so much just to get it done, to show people, and just get stuff like done so I could sell and everything like that, and I never did. I did not like how this came out at all. I couldn't shade the way I wanted to, I couldn't line the way I wanted to. It all just came out terrible except for this beautiful balloon. Oh, jeez, it was so bad. I wasn't even sure how to make stuff glow yet. Ugh. I don't know if I'll ever redraw this because I'm just kind of staying away from drawing Disney princesses and stuff right now, but maybe down the line, who knows. Oh, that was weird. Sorry, I had something going on there. This picture is something I did back in July of 2015, and this is what got me so many followers on Tumblr, because Markiplier reblogged this on his Tumblr, and it has almost 5,000 notes. It's the one picture that has the most notes, and for a long time on DeviantArt, it was my #1 on views, likes, and comments. It's not anymore, but it was at the time. And this was from the FNAF 4 game for the ending and stuff, and this is when I started hiding certain things in my pictures. Like, this isn't really hidden back here, but like, depending on your light and stuff like that, this was really hard to see. It was the lifeline that was beeping at the end of the game. Spoiler, maybe, for anyone who doesn't know that. And then it flatlined, and like, Mark just really like freaked out. He was actually wearing the same shirt the kid was, which I thought was hilarious. And so we have all the little plushies here, all sad, like, we'll fix you with the broken heart and daisies. 'Cause death. And then we have the FNAF crown over here that's like taped together and kind of wilted, like, oh, I'm dead. So yeah, this became my most popular picture. It still kind of is on Tumblr. Like, I'll see people still reblog it every once in a while. I'm just like, God, that thing's so old now. It's a year, it's my baby. So, okay, another magical circle, magic circle, la 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 la, sticker here of Rose. Still sell it, it's still pretty popular, people like it. I like how I did her hair ringlets here, and her lips are cute. I gave her like a petal looking dress, but her eyes are like, woo, psychedelic. So yeah, okay, another redraw. This one was of Starfire, and I did have a raven, but I had this one on file for right now. I didn't want to go searching for my raven. But yeah, again, jeez, close-up looks terrible. I'm gonna stay here. Oof. But yeah, oh, the hands are so bad. I don't even know what's going on there. and just the blending was atrocious. The only thing I like is her eyes. Her eyes came out cute. And again, so old, it has my old signature. Ugh. Same thing, Mabel. Her coloring was so light. Printing her was a nightmare. Ugh, a nightmare. Okay, another old Markiplier picture of Slenderman. And I drew this back, I believe, when FNAF 4 was out, because there was this part where he kept saying boob, so in the back one of the pages says boob on it, even though you can't see the other B because it's tentacles, so a lot of people think it just says boo. And then Tiny Box Tim here. Again, like I said, I like to hide little details in my pictures during this time. Mark picking up one of the pages, all scared and chibi-like, and then Slenderman. And this Slenderman, a lot of people don't notice, actually does have, like, eye outlines here. It's really hard to see from back. This should have been my hidden detail instead of the stupid things back there, but yeah. And I was using more textures. You can see there's noise here, and then I have like the little squiggles I drew out and like copy and pasted the layers. And I drew really crappy trees. Really crappy looking trees. So, yeah. Okay, this was another one, which I'm happy he came back to this. This was from Blank Dream. And this picture actually is a GIF. Like, you can't see it here, but if you find the original and stuff, this little ghosty girl actually appears and disappears and goes hee hee, and the heart bounces up and down, and then she'll disappear again. And this is the first picture I ever animated. And again, any chance I got, I put him in his boxer shorts or his pajama pants and put mustaches on them. So yeah, and this was actually my first drawing of Darkmagic that I ever designed, which is funny because my Darkmagic, since he had pink hair, I gave him red hair. So I guess current Mark is my version of Darkmagic? I don't know. But he'd have black eyes and red eyes and stuff and a pointed tongue, and he'd have like his skin chipping and it'd be gray, and they're both wearing the same shirt and stuff, but I just thought that was funny, because you'd have to break the mirrors. So, but yeah, if you ever find the original of this, which is pretty easy, it's on my Tumblr and stuff like that, you'll see that she disappears and reappears at times, so. Which I just went to gifmaker.com and put in the frames I wanted and picked the speed and just made it and downloaded it and posted it that way. And I did make a lot of GIFs, especially for Mark, during that sad time back in the day with Daniel, for cheering up people, and also during Until Dawn playthrough. So, another Markiplier picture, which this is the last picture I have to show you guys that I had on file on my computer. But this is from Spooky's House of Jump Scares, so I have Spooky up here going hee hee, and that face, that took me longer than it should have. I will tell you that. But then I have the things popping out going boo and boo, boo and boo. I still like the skeleton here because of the hand. It came out great. And like Spooky is like cold breeze coming from Mark's mouth. I was really proud of this drawing, and I was really sad it didn't get a lot of notes. I tried a new shirt. At this time I was drawing Mark in a lot of blue. Lots of blue and stuff, and I was trying more textures again. There's textures on the wall and textures on the ground, and I was putting shadows behind stuff. Probably not even in the right place because there's a light source right here, so shadow would probably cast the other way, but whatever, I digress. But I was doing more Markiplier kind of looking like this with the big eyes and the head and stuff like that. Like in the Slenderman, he's got the big eyes and stuff that are just black. This one's colored, but still kind of the same shape. So, yeah. And then, of course, as I said, I was hiding a lot of stuff in my pictures at the time. And I have to say, this one was my favorite because during that time, Herblore, thou shalt never speak again, Herblore, was very popular. So I just snuck that in there. But I made a mistake. I didn't make it transparent enough, and then I colored this edge over here and other edges of the page as well red. So it stuck out like a sore thumb till this day. But I like posting these pictures and being like, can you spot the hidden secret? And I did that with an Undertale picture too, because I still find it fun. I should go back to that just to mess with you guys. Who wants that? Raise your hand. I can't see your hand, so put your hand down. So yeah, that's it. and we're back to the title screen for the 300 plus sub celebration video. Woohoo! I hope you guys like this when we get to 400, probably pretty soon. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, because I feel like my request live stream thingy didn't work out very well, and Draw My Life is really, really boring. I could talk about it, but why? I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions about what I should do for the 400 plus subs video for whenever we get there, maybe we won't. Maybe you all will think I'm some type of egotistical jackass after this video and just unsubscribe. I don't know. That's up to you. My life is dependent on you, the viewer. So, I hope this was more energetic. I hope this wasn't as monotoned. I hope this all runs through perfectly fine, and my mic didn't cut out at some point, or I stopped recording for some reason. And I hope you all I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'm not too loud at 10 o'clock at night. Okay, bye!